Nike just dropped a bombshell that's got the tennis world completely shook. They've locked down Filipino tennis phenom Alex Eala with a jaw-dropping 3-year deal worth 45 nang all sell. 45 million. Yeah, you heard me right. 45 million for this rising superstar who's been absolutely crushing it on the courts. But here's where things get wild and honestly kind of messy. While Nike's throwing everything they've got at Eala, they're basically freezing out someone who's been loyal to them for years. We're talking about the current world #1, Aryna Sabalenka. Nike's been tracking Alex Eala's every move, and what they've witnessed has them convinced she's tennis royalty in the making, especially when it comes to dominating the Asian market. Word is spreading that massive crowds have been swarming venues just to watch Eala in action. The energy surrounding her is off the charts, and Nike realized they had to make their move. The pressure was on because they weren't the only brand hunting her down. New Balance and Adidas were both going hard after Eala. And Nike was terrified of another Coco Gauff situation happening all over again. Think back to when Nike watched Coco Gauff walk away to New Balance. That hurt them bad and they're still feeling that sting. Gauff turned into one of tennis's biggest marketing gold mines, and Nike just watched it happen from the sidelines. They swore they wouldn't get burned like that again. So the second they spotted their shot with Eala, they went all in without hesitation. And honestly, who could fault them for that? The excitement building around Eala is impossible to ignore. The contract specifics haven't gotten the official stamp from Nike or Eala's team yet, but insider sources keep confirming that 45 million over 3 years number, plus bonus clauses that could push it even higher. But get this, Eala's not just landing some basic sponsorship arrangement. Nike's crowning her as their Southeast Asian queen. That's massive territory we're talking about here. Nike's basically declaring that Eala's going to be their golden ticket for moving products and building brand loyalty throughout that entire region. And they're going all in on her star appeal to make it happen. Just think about the weight of that decision. Nike's not just throwing money at Eala. They're handing her a megaphone and a responsibility that comes with serious pressure and spotlight attention. They're rolling out the red carpet treatment that only their absolute elite athletes get to experience. She's getting one-of-a-kind gear, major marketing pushes, and every single perk that comes with Nike superstar status. Now we need to address what everyone's thinking about. Aryna Sabalenka. While Eala's swimming in this incredible contract and getting pampered with attention, Sabalenka's been completely sidelined, and the difference in treatment is absolutely brutal. Sabalenka's been pushing Nike for years to upgrade her deal. She's been straight up about wanting the respect that should come with being one of the planet's best players. Earlier this season, Sabalenka directly called out the issue of wanting her own signature outfit that would reflect her status as the world's top-ranked player. She believed Nike owed her that level of respect. And yeah, unfortunately next season it's not going to be that special for me. But exactly. Nike's response hit different though. They straight up rejected her request. They made it crystal clear they weren't interested in giving Sabalenka the spotlight she was demanding. Just sit with that for a second. Sabalenka, who's collected multiple Grand Slam trophies and sits at world #1, got shut down by Nike when she asked for a custom outfit. But the moment they witnessed Eala's popularity surge and the buzz she was creating, Nike moved lightning fast and locked her down with this monster deal. The writing on the wall couldn't be clearer. Sabalenka's been riding with Nike for years now. She's claimed major championships. She's dominated the rankings, but Nike still wouldn't give her what she was asking for. Meanwhile, a rising talent like Eala, who definitely has amazing potential but hasn't stacked up Sabalenka's level of wins yet, lands a $45 million payday and gets crowned as Nike's regional face. The way they're treating Sabalenka is honestly pretty brutal, and she's been in the headlines this season alone multiple times. First for smashing her racket, following her Australian Open loss to Madison Keys, and then of course that infamous Roland Garros press conference situation where she downplayed Coco Gauff's success. And she faced a lot of criticism for that. Hold up, because this situation gets even more complicated and messy. The bond between Nike and Sabalenka has apparently been cracking for months now. And what's happened recently has just made everything worse. Sabalenka's gone on record confirming that Nike's done making personalized outfits for her. She's even dropped hints about sliding into Nike's DMs, basically begging them to keep hooking her up with those custom looks she's been wanting. But from everything we're hearing, things are spiraling downhill fast, and their whole partnership could be dead before this year wraps up. So where did everything go sideways? Multiple things started piling up here. There was that brutal loss Sabalenka took against Madison Keys at the US Open. That one stung, and Nike definitely wasn't celebrating how that went down. But the bigger issue was those controversial statements Sabalenka made about Coco Gauff after Gauff dominated at Roland Garros. Those comments blew up across tennis media and Nike, which guards its reputation like gold. was not feeling the association with that drama. Nike's been slowly backing away from Sabalenka both during matches and behind the scenes. Reports suggest the brand isn't standing behind her actions anymore. And as these problems keep stacking up, it's obvious that Nike's making a cold business calculation to cut Sabalenka loose. They're safeguarding their brand reputation and standing in sports even if it means dropping a top-tier player. The drama doesn't end there though. Nike supposedly gave Sabalenka warnings about her conduct and attitude, but nothing changed. At the WTA finals, cameras caught Sabalenka voicing complaints, and there are even claims that she was making racial comments toward Elena Rybakina after losing in the final. Now listen, these are heavy accusations we're talking about, and if they're legitimate, that's a massive red flag. Nike, which was already frustrated with different parts of their Sabalenka relationship, was reportedly shocked by how she was handling herself around other competitors during that tournament. These attitude problems seem to have destroyed any chance of fixing the relationship between Nike and Sabalenka. When you stack up the court disappointments, the messy comments, and the supposed poor treatment of fellow players, you start seeing why Nike might be ready to walk away. And with Eala's signing happening right now, it really seems like Nike's shown their cards about where they're putting their money going forward. The timing of this whole thing is especially rough for Sabalenka. Picture yourself in her shoes for a minute. You're sitting at world number 1. You've collected multiple Grand Slam titles. You've been pushing your sponsor for years to show you the respect you think you've earned. And they keep shooting you down. Then out of nowhere, they flip around and drop a massive $45 million deal on a younger player, who despite being incredibly gifted, hasn't accomplished what you have. That's gotta burn deep. From Nike's angle, they're obviously making a calculated business move based on several different factors. Sure, Eala's got incredible upside and is creating amazing buzz, especially in markets Nike wants to expand into. But this goes way beyond just tennis skills. It's about who can sell products, how they carry themselves, their public reputation, and who's going to represent the brand the right way moving ahead. And right now, Nike's clearly decided that Eala's the smarter bet than Sabalenka. What Nike's telling Sabalenka is pretty obvious. They've moved on to their next chapter. They've discovered their fresh face, and they're putting everything behind her. With this enormous contract for Eala, there's basically no chance Sabalenka's getting offered anything close to what she was hoping for. Actually, her whole Nike relationship might be completely finished. So where does Sabalenka go from here? She's gonna have to hunt for a new sponsor if her Nike situation keeps heading south. Other brands exist out there, but walking away from Nike is a serious hit, both money-wise and reputation-wise. As for Eala, this is her moment to shine. She's got the support of one of the planet's biggest brands, and now she needs to prove that Nike's bet was the right one. This entire situation is absolutely insane, and watching how everything unfolds over the next few months is going to be incredible. Drop your thoughts down in the comments. Do you think Nike played this right? Is Sabalenka getting screwed over, or did her actions lead to this mess? And how do you feel about Eala scoring this huge contract? Let me know where you stand, and make sure to smash that like button and subscribe for more tennis drama and breakdowns. Catch you in the next one.